over, to New York City and San Francisco and other places, California, sanctuary states and cities as well. Anyway, this weekend we learned Governor Abbott is once again deciding to play politics with people's lives by resuming the busing of asylum seekers in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Denver, and D.C. Yeah, because you're the ones that say you want them. You just don't want them in your backyard. So if there's any, quote, racism associated with this, that would be on them. I told you yesterday about Bernie Sanders, wanting to confiscate billionaires' money. I'll tell you what billionaires are going to do. They're going to leave the United States and not create any more jobs. They're not going to be innovative, and they will move elsewhere. A new study just came out. Blue states are losing tens of billions of dollars in income because of this, what I call accelerated migration. In New York, for example, last year, because of their high taxes and so many people leaving, $24.5 billion less in income the state took in because people have had it with New York. Now they're trying to go after people that leave New York and tax them anyway, just like they're doing in California. Look at what they're doing, for example, with utilities in California. The more money you make, the higher the cost of your utility. The less money you make, the lower your utility costs. So rich people are being stolen from to subsidize poor people.
Tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. We did. Now, God forbid the rich leave.
They're leaving. And states are livid and apoplectic over this idiotic disaster mortgage redistribution rule. In other words, you work hard to keep a good credit score up, and then you get penalized for doing so because you're going to pay a higher rate to subsidize people that are not as fiscally responsible as you, that have very low credit ratings, so that they can make the loans to people that have not been fiscally responsible. Well, that's called insanity. I mean, this is why, I love this. Biden seeks debt ceiling talks. But then they say today that they're not going to negotiate. Okay, don't negotiate. Here's your choice. Sign the McCarthy Republican House bill or default. You've been missing in action for 100 days. Yellen says drop dead date for debt ceiling is June 1. And by the way, this was the second biggest bank collapse in history. J.P. Morgan probably bought it for pennies on the dollar, and Jamie Dimon, who's probably going to make a fortune on this, is downplaying the risk of the crisis after this second biggest bank failure. First Republic collapse now spurs fear in the banking system. I'll tell you right now, if you don't have a bank box, the safety deposit box, get one and put cash in it. That's what my advice is. If you have any cash, most people don't even have any cash because they're all living paycheck to paycheck. You're not convincing me. Just because they say the banking system is safe, I'm not buying it. Now, I'm not pulling all my money out of the bank, and I need, 10 boxes in $1 bills. I like $1 bills. I just do. Looks cooler. I like George Washington. I like $5 bills, too. Oh, Hamiltons aren't bad, and certainly, I like Ben Franklin's.
I think we could just be a blanket statement and say money's good in this time of struggle.
No, I'm telling people, have some cash on hand. It's
all
not
money is good. Any denomination, we'll take it.
Well, all things My Pillow help me fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer. They just work these products. Right now they have their My Slipper sale ongoing. It is continually the #1 selling My Pillow product. Get this, when you go to mypillow.com, click on the Sean Hannity Square, you can get their all-season slippers for $25. Usually, regularly, $149.98. You save over $120. You're limited to 10 pairs at checkout. They will sell out. And My Slippers has that exclusive 4-layered design that you're not going to find in any other slipper. And the patented layers make these slippers ultra comfortable, extremely durable. They relieve stress on your feet. You can wear them any place, anytime, anywhere. They also have a ton of additional sizes and all new colors. Now, to get them, just go to mypillow.com, click on the Sean Hannity Square to get your pair of all-season slippers, $25, usually $149.98, or call 800-919-6090. Use the promo code Hannity, and when those slippers arrive, you are going to thank me. You're going to love them. We'll continue.
stories of the day with solutions to help move America forward. This is the Sean Hannity Show.
A check on news and traffic up next here on Super Talk 92.9, the Tri-Cities News Talk leader.